Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about list types in HTML. Well, we have three types of lists, and the first one we're going to see is the OL, or the ordered list, and the second one we're going to see is the UL, or the unordered list, and then the third one, or the last one, is going to be the DL, which is the description list. Well, what's the difference between these three types of lists? Well, the OL have default data type of numbers. The UL have a default data type of symbols or a bullet in front of them. And the DL, this is a description list. So in order to use this DL, inside your DL, you need two more tags, the DT, or the description term, and you need your DD, which is the actual description for that term. Now, let me go ahead and give you a quick demonstration of the difference that exists between these list types. Now, inside my OL, or my ordered list, I would need something like an LI, which is the list item, and I can have as many LIs inside my OL, as many as I want. But for demonstration, let me just have two right now. Let me say, for instance, item 1, and then let me say item 2 right here. Now when I go to the browser and refresh my browser, well, I can see my ordered list right here, which have 1 in front of the item 1 and 2 in front of the item 2. Now I said that I could change these data types, but how can I change these data types? Now I would make use of my style attribute, the one that we saw earlier. And to do that, I would say style, and I would give it a property called list style type. This one, list style type, and I could say, for instance, square, and once I refresh, ta-da! Instead of the numbers, now I have squares. Or I could say something like circle. When I refresh, I have circles. I could say something also like Somali. Let me see what this does. I don't know what it does. Somali. Oh, so it just gives me these numbers. Well, yeah, now I know what Somali does. So yeah, so you could change all these styles however you want. I could even say something like, let me give it a letters. Let me say upper alpha, and that would be something like A and B and so on. So yeah, so by default, ordered lists have numbers as a default data type. But let's see now what the UL have. With the UL, this data types, this list type has also this li tag. So you could use as many li tags as you want. We have two for demonstration. Let's say item 3, item 4. And when I go back and refresh, ta-da, I could see my bullets instead of numbers, or instead of letters. So I have my bullets on my item 3, and I have bullets on my item 4. Now I could do the same style attribute applies on this. So I could say list type, list style type, and let me, instead of the bullets that I have, let me say something like lower Lower Armenian. Let me see, Lower Armenian. Well, it gives me these symbols. So yeah, I don't know what those symbols are. This could be equivalent to A and B in English alphabet. I'm not sure. Yeah, so but you can see that I can change my data types by also giving it the style and list style property. So I have that one, and I could give it a number by saying, for instance, Greek. Upper Greek, yeah, Upper Greek would give it these numbers. Now, the last one, which is the DL or the description list, uh, one in order to make use of this, you need two more tags. As I said, you need your DT tag, which is description term, and let me say my term is gonna be orange. So this is the term I need to describe. Below it, I could say DD, uh, and this is the actual description of the orange. Let me say, for instance, an orange can grow on an orange tree, for instance. Go back to the browser, refresh, and ta-da! So I have my this is my whole description list. I have my description term and my description below here, so you can see how indented the description comes before, I mean after the term. So you have your term above and your description below. Well, let me have one more. Let me see, DT or description term. Let me say avocado, avocado, and then my DD. Let me say this is gonna be something like Mexico. There is a global exporter of avocados. And let's see what we get. Well, we have Mexico is a global exporter of avocados, and you can see this is my second description term and that description for it. Yeah, guys, yeah, this is what we have as list types in HTML. So just a quick reminder, they are OL or ordered list, they are UL or an ordered list, and DL description list.